Overwhelming. Confirmed. Initiating. Commencing.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? A lot of people want me to start making game reviews and shit, and that was one of the things that I did want to do. But the only problem with that is that a lot of the games that I want to review have been out for a while, and a lot of people have played them and shit. So, I mean, I don't want to go ahead and do a review on Killzone 2 and Infamous and shit like that. I could easily, but I rather do a game that's fresh, just came out and shit or whatever. I had my chance for Infamous, but I kind of let that go, and I did other videos and everything. But alright, as you can see from the title, this is going to be about Socom. Now, I know what I just said kind of conflicts with what I'm, this review, because this game has been out for a while. But personally, I think this game gets a bad rep. Now, why do I say that? Is because when this game first came out, it was a piece of shit. This game was fucking horrible when it came out. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about gameplay. The gameplay was solid, and it was fine for the type of game that it is. If you don't like tactical, realistic fucking shooters, then okay, yeah, you're not going to like this. If you don't like games like Socom and Ghost Recon, yeah, okay, you're not going to like a game like this. But if you like games like that, then you're going to like Socom. But when it first came out, it had huge technical issues. I mean, you join a game and you get kicked up. You get kicked out. Not by any individual, it just would lag you the fuck out. If you got into a game that was actually a little least bit stable, it would be laggy as fuck. Sometimes you couldn't even join a fucking game or even see the search results. I mean, it had crazy problems, and that's why everywhere that you go, you will see a horrible rating for this game. That's why. Not because of the actual game being played in the game, because every review that you read, it'll be like, the game was actually fun when they started playing, but the technical issues for an online-only game, it's set it back, and that's why I did it. And you can't blame them for giving this game such a fucking horrible rating. And the reason being is because they're not supposed to rate a game on it being good 6 months later. They got to rate a game for what it is then, when it came out. But now it's actually a fun, playable game. I mean, and there's a lot of people out there that don't have headsets. This is the perfect game to get if you enjoy these type of games. You should pick it up, you get the headset with it, and you're done. And even if you kind of have conflicting results about the game, still fucking get it. Now, why I say that is because, okay, you don't have a headset. The headset by itself is $50. The package is $60. You're paying $10 for a Socom game. So if you really want to get fucking clever with it, flip that shit around. Take the game, trade it back in, and you'll get even more money for it. That shit is proven. So, I mean, it's a win-win regardless of what you do. And the headset that comes with it, in my personal opinion, it's a good headset. It's the official PlayStation Bluetooth headset. I think it's sick. It's comfortable in my ear and everything. But alright, let's go down into the sections of the game. Alright, first of all, we got presentation. Now, I will not... This game, by any means, does not look like your regular PlayStation 3 game. It looks like a high-res PS2 game. That's what it looks like. It looks like a very clean PlayStation 2 game. Now, this game, people have to keep in mind that the game isn't really supposed to hit you with all the graphics. It's not about that. It's more about just the gameplay and how fun and addicting the game could be. Because I know before Killzone 2 came out, I was playing nothing but this. Because I already beat Uncharted and all the other games and Metal Gear and shit like that. I was playing this. It was fun. I mean, like I said, I mean, the game looks good for what they were trying to accomplish. But it doesn't look nearly as good as any other PlayStation 3 game that's out there. It really doesn't. I mean, it has some cool effects with like blowing up cars and stuff like that. And it's I don't know. They probably should have done a better job with the presentation, but hey, I mean, I guess having 32 players and shit like that, I don't know. And plus, they have some huge fucking maps, so maybe that's why they had to kind of bring it down a little. But I don't see that as an excuse. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the presentation. Alright, gameplay. This game is 32 players online. Now, that's pretty fucking sweet. I fucking love that. I love massive games online. And I like, your shorter type groups online, like 5-on-5, 4-on-4, whatever. But 32 players online, and it's sometimes it's a little offsetting in a sense, because sometimes you're getting these huge fucking maps and you'll have a small amount of people, but it usually picks up pretty fast. And the other thing about it is that on the maps there's a lot of things to do. Like, there's a lot of places to go. In some maps I think they probably should have shrunk it down just a little bit more. But I mean, for what they have, I mean, it's solid. It's solid. And, it gives you a lot of different opportunities to come across and do your actions and shit like that in different ways, It definitely gives you the option to work together as a team besides just going out and running gunning. But you can also go out and run and gun. Either way, I mean, it's a very open game to let you decide on what you want to do. Now, getting into games is a hell of a lot easier now. A hell of a lot easier. You can just search for ranked games. You can join quick matches. It puts you into the game. They got several different game modes, and just, your usual type game modes. Capture the flag type thing, shit like that. Deathmatch, team deathmatch, whatever. Actually, I believe it only has team deathmatch. The thing is, I actually haven't played this in a little bit because, I've been playing Killzone and Infamous shit like that. But I'm actually about to start getting back into it and play it more because, those games have settled in, and now I'm about to go back and start playing these other games. But yeah, y'all, I mean, it's fun gameplay-wise. You really just need to just pick up a copy if you like these type of games. If you don't like these type of games, you're most likely just not gonna like it. It's not like ultra fast paced and shit. It's not that arcade shooter. Sometimes you just gotta take your time and shit like that. It's a realistic game. He has your regular jog. You can also run, dash and stuff like that, jump. You can get prone, crouch. It's a third person perspective as well. You can, change your shoulders with your gun. You have Nate. You can actually specify your own guy and choose his loadout and stuff with his guns and his grenades and shit like that. I mean, there's actually a pretty good amount of depth for this game, and it's just really why I think this game has a bad rep. Oh, and it also has a party system. I mean, the party system's kind of, it's all right. But it does have a party system. You can get you and your friends in there, search for a game, they'll throw you in a game, and then y'all start playing. I mean, this game really does offer a good package now. So it's something that you should really look into. If you want, rent it first to see if it's for you. And if you enjoy it, I mean, it's just another good online shooter to add to your collection. Back then, it wasn't. But now it's solid. It's pretty good. You know, if you get the game, you're going to have to go through several updates and it might take forever, but the end result is satisfying. It really is satisfying. So y'all, this is Shampoo letting you know that give Socom a chance. Peace out.